Okay, so today is a good day for me to do my face because I don't know if you can see, but this bit of rosacea is like booming. Look at it. It is like, it looks like I've been punched in the face. I'm gonna prime one side of my face and then I'm gonna leave this side unprimed. So I'm priming one side of my face with my Too Faced Hangover RX. I always prime my face anyways, but just for the sake of this video, I will do one half of each. Okay, so the shades I got are 2.0 and 4.0. Yeah, so I got two shades. One is my really pale shade, one is my darker shade. I am a little bit fake tanned, I don't know if you can tell. So I'm gonna mix like one blob of the darker shade. So yeah, I took one to the till and she said I had £20 on my Debenhams card, so I got another shades. Yes. So this is the box it comes in and it looks like this. I have swatched it once on the back of my hand, but this is the packaging so you can see like the colour through the bottle. And it says full coverage, matte finish and oil free. So let's have a look what it says on the back. The ultimate foundation for a flawless looking complexion, this waterproof formula provides complete coverage that lasts all day or all night. So maybe it's just like maximum 8-hour wear, maybe. Because it says all night, so I don't know. With a modern matte finish that never looks overdone. We loaded this full coverage foundation with such an insane amount of pigment that a little goes a long way. So I'm going to keep that in mind. Perfect complexion, shake well, then buff on with one of our Urban Decay Pro foundation brushes. I don't have one of those. So I'm going to do one side with a beauty blender and one side with a brush. I think I'm going to do my unprimed side with a beauty blender and this side with a brush. Yeah. And the 0.0 shades are actually the yellow undertones, and then the 0.5 are the pink undertones, and 0.25 are the neutral undertones, I believe. I believe in dreaming. So, if you can see, like, number 2 looks a lot lighter than number 4, so I hope number 4's alright when I'm fake tanned. So I'm just gonna pump. Oh, I'm gonna do a pump and a half of that and like one pump of this. So that is it on my hand there. So you can see the different colour. Quite thick, but it's still sort of a little bit runny as well, but once I mixed it, it's quite thick, like it's not moving anyway. So do this unprimed side first, and I'm going to do it with a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna dot this. I'm just gonna buff this in with my beauty blender, see how full coverage this is, because it's good that I've got this redness so you can really see how full coverage it is. Now I don't have much texture on my skin at all. Ooh. Ooh. Full coverage. Full coverage. I don't have much texture, so the only place that I do get like dry skin is around my nose and in between my eyebrows, so we'll see if throughout the day it clings to those. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom you in to how much that covered up, and it wasn't that much product either. Like, I still got loads in the back of my hand. I mean, you can still see a little bit of redness showing through, but not much. So I'm just gonna see if it's buildable, so I'm just gonna put like another blob on. I like how it's blending up with a beauty blender as well. It's blending really nicely. I can still see that bit of redness peeking through a tiny bit, so I'm just gonna literally just dab this on. So here I've put about 3 layers on my face, but I think using the beauty blender will just make it not so cakey. So now with the other side I'm going to use the brush, so I'm just going to take this. I might have to mix a little bit more because there's not much left. Whoa. Okay, so I think it applies nice to the brush as well. It applied really nice to the brush as well. I think it may have more coverage. I don't know. I would say on the prime side it does apply a lot smoother, so that might be why as well, because of the primer. Not like clung to any of my dry patches around my nose area. Focus! See, there's not clinging to any dry patches at the moment. It's definitely matte. It has like a little bit of a sheen to it, but for the most part it does look matte. Okay, so I'm just gonna build it up a little bit. Not that it needs it, to be honest, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. Okay, so I would say like with this foundation, the amount that you want to put on is just the amount that you should initially put on, because it's not, I mean it looks okay, but it's not blending out the best like when it's built up. So just keep that in mind, but this is a pretty good foundation so far. So this is kind of the final result. I still have that tiny little bit of rosacea peeking through, so I might just cover it up with some concealer. But I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then I will be back. And I'm gonna do like some updates. Okay, so I just finished my makeup and everything blended really nicely. What I will say is though, I wouldn't cream contour with this foundation because it does set down like quite matte, like not powder finish, but you know, it's not like sticky like at all when you feel it, so I don't think that would work. I didn't personally try the cream contour just because I thought, oh my god, I don't want to ruin this, so I will try that maybe tomorrow, see if it works, but I just got a feeling it's just not gonna work. But yeah, I used my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit, my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo for the highlight, Milani blush. So this is what it looks like up close. Yeah, so far so good. It also says that it has like blurring technology. I do find that my pores look very refined and smaller, so that's something to think about as well. Yeah, I feel like my face looks pretty flawless right now, so that's good. And if you're wondering what lip I'm wearing Colourpop Chilly Chilly. Yeah, I'm just gonna go about my day. I'm not really doing much today, to be honest. I'm just sitting around doing nothing. But I will check back in with you 2 times, maybe 3. It's gonna be 2, I think. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so this is my second check-in, and I failed to mention in the first one, I finished doing my makeup at around 3 o'clock. The only proof that I have is this selfie was taken at 3:20. So this photo was taken at 3:20, I don't know if you can see it there. Show you this, I left it on my hand on purpose. This is how much it oxidized. So, I mean, obviously that's like a big blob, so it's gone like quite dark, but just keep in mind that it does oxidize, and that's not going anywhere. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's very, I can feel this long wearing because I'm trying to like rub it off my finger, and it's like, nah, it's not having it. Yeah, I haven't really done much at all today. I have literally just been sitting down, I ate some food, watched Shallow Hal, which is a great film. I love Jack Black, I love School of Rock. Yeah, so the time now is 17. Look at my dog, oh she's so cute. My dog Poppy. But yeah, this is how the foundation is holding up. Let me just get a mirror. Nothing really has changed. I will say it's settling slightly into my smile lines and looking a little bit, a tiny bit cakey around my nose, but nothing too bad. I'll zoom you up in a minute now, but nothing has faded or anything like down here, and everything looks okay. I will say that my forehead I think looks a little bit patchy, maybe. Not patchy, but I don't know, the bronzer looks like it's gone a bit blotchy. So yeah, this is the, let me go up close. So this was the side that I primed and this is the side that I used the brush on. But as you can see, it hasn't really faded at all. And this is the side I used the beauty blender on. You can see a little bit of my skin peeking through, like a little bit of my redness, I should say. But yeah. I don't know if you can see, it looks like quite like dry and sort of settling into those lines, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's not terrible. It's not something that like I'm looking at and thinking ew, because no, I'm not angry about this. I like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go about the rest of my evening sitting down. Probably do my last check-in at about 11 o'clock, because then that means it would have had 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8 hour way. I'm really bad at maths. I failed 3 times. I passed on my first, so I still count with my fingers. I have to say. Oh, I did not put setting spray on this face either, so just so I could like see if it really like lasts like all day and night. And yeah, so far it's doing well. I think probably if I did put the setting spray on, maybe it'll like make the sort of dryness looking face go away. Maybe it wouldn't settle into these lines as much, but okay guys, so it's my last check-in. It is now 11:02. So yeah, just some updates on the foundation. It has started to sort of wear away on my nose. That was because I was like touching it earlier, I was like scratching my nose. But apart from that, it hasn't really faded away anyway, and my bronzer and everything still looks okay. But yeah, I will zoom you in now. It does look a little bit like settling into my lines around here, but to be honest, I honestly think that's because I built it up a bit, and I think if you just like put a thin layer of this on, because you don't need much at all, I don't think it would do this. But my nose is getting like a tiny bit oily, which is weird because I have dry skin. So yeah, by the way, I have dry skin, so I didn't know whether this was going to work for me because it's a matte finish, but it's not like, it's not so matte I can't deal with it. I've got some food on my face for this, sorry, I've just been eating. So this is close up, and I don't know if you can see, it's like wearing away off on this side mostly. This was the unprimed side, and this was the primed side, so, just dropped my phone. Yeah, so this is the primed side, so it's not as bad on this side, but it's definitely like wearing away. And then I don't know if you can see, it's like really settled into these lines, but I do think it's because I put like 2 layers on, and you only need like 1. I just done that just to see if it would build up nicely, so I'll keep you posted in the description box below, like, because I'm gonna keep wearing this for like the next few weeks, so I'll keep you updated down below on how it like ways and stuff and see if it changes. But yeah, as you can see, it's not really faded that much down here. You can see a little bit of my redness, but it's nothing like major, you know. My forehead is okay. It looks a tiny little bit patchy, I think, but it's like, it's settled into those lines, but I always have those lines. I'm serious about getting Botox, like serious. These lines need to go. So yeah guys, it is time for me to take this foundation off. I am tired. I hope you enjoyed this review slash, you know, demo. I will keep updated with it down below, and yeah, let me know if you want to see any other videos like this, any reviews. So yeah, hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you can see more of me. So yeah, I will see you in my next video guys. Bye!